Hello, thank you for being here. I've been getting a few comments, just a few, of people that's been like wondering how I do my hair. And I guess to start off, I have to start, how did I even get my hair like this in the first place? In this mullet style and stuff like that. The explanation I was about to give doesn't make any sense, so I'm gonna re-record it. But why does this kind of remind me of that, what is it, the second Paranormal movie? I just feel like something paranormal is about to happen. My hair is not really in the most ideal state. I think I can still get across like how I cut my hair to look this way. So it's like, if you know how to cut hair, you can definitely do it better than me. For the front, but basically I grabbed all of my hair. I kept this part the longest, as you can see. And then the part that I cut the shortest is this part right here. Now, the thing that I keep doing that messes me up is cutting my hair while it's wet. Unless you know how to cut hair and you know how much your hair shrinks, but like I have to cut my hair dry because every time when I cut it wet, I cut way too much because my hair shrinks. So as you can see, there's this short. Well, this is after it's braided, so it's not really this loose, but like my hair shrinks a lot, you know, which I love. I love when that happens. I just like being like, look how long my hair secretly is. Who is that? It shrinks a lot. So I try to cut it when it's dry and when it's like the usual length that it would be. So yeah, I cut this part the shortest because that's how I get like the tight look, like this part. And then this part is kind of like my ears, you know? I keep that kind of longer than this part right here, but not as long as this part, obviously. But up here, I also cut like layers up here. So it's like, it's short up here so that I can have like that fuller look, I guess. Cause this is actually like where my head is. Anyways, because it is short up here. It's not long like the rest of my hair. This is also short. But basically when I cut my hair, this is what I do. I grab this, snip, 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 snip. And then I get like a chunk of my hair, like say like a bun, like a little upper bun. I get like a bun, you know, like that guy from Guy Prudes, you know, I do that shit right there. I basically cut it to like the top of my hand. I just get like a good chunk and I pull it all the way up. See? And then I go snip, snip, snip. And then I kind of just do the same thing with like another layer of my head, you know. It's a little bit past the palm of my hand. Back to the rest of the video. But you also have to learn how to style it. So I'm gonna go through the process of brushing all of my hair out and how I style it to also have that mullet style. Because what makes the mullet first is layers. Straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, short hair, long hair, layers. I feel like everyone should have layers. It just elevates your look so much. Anyways, I use this brush. It's broken. It doesn't have a handle. I stole it from my sister. I don't remember the last time I bought my own brush. Usually I've been stealing. And I like this brush because it brushes through my curls so well. I already brushed a little bit up here, and it doesn't hurt when I brush, because that's another thing that I look for when I'm looking for a brush. Something that would like fully comb through my hair and doesn't hurt. And I use two things in my hair. I love this coconut oil. Been using it like all my life. Oh my gosh, my hair gel. Deal with it. It's just gonna go in my hair. But I use clear hair gel. I don't really care which one I'm using. I don't use a lot of hair gel, but I like to get like a big jar. This one was only like $3 something cheap. I used to use that black hair gel, but I realized it kind of gets on my clothes. So I realized I'm gonna start using clear hair gel so it doesn't get on my clothes. Let's get into brushing out my hair. I'm gonna look very weird, guys. Oh, this is what I get. But sometimes I put the product in before brushing it, but sometimes I like to brush it out and then put the product. I don't really know what's the best way, but right now there's still a little bit of product in my hair because I didn't wash my hair yet. I usually wash my hair like once a week. Oh, I should show what I wash my hair with. I might get some flack for this. I don't really know, but I use Heads and Shoulders. I don't use conditioner. I only use this for shampoo. And then when I'm out the shower, I put this in my hair. But even then, before I tried this, I just used regular Heads and Shoulders. And people say that it's like very drying and stuff like that, but it's like, if my hair doesn't mind it, I won't deny it. I very much try to not get stuck into like using the most expensive and most like performative products. I try to keep it very simple. Like, this is literally my hair care right here. This is my hair care. This is like what, $5? $5 hair routine. You also have to get like a decent brush, and this brush I think is sold at Walmart. The handle pretty cheap, but like it's very easy to use without the handle, so I don't really need the handle. Like, this is not like the top tier hair care video. This is just literally what I do for the people that's like, hey, we have similar hair, what do you do, what are you doing to your hair? This is all I'm doing, boys, and I'm not changing it. I have hair in my eye, guys, can you get it out? Thanks. Sometimes when I will brush it out, I will also like say like pick up a layer and like brush that so that I'm already like giving my hair volume. I just put like this much coconut oil in my hair, so it's like this will last me like months. This will last me months, but this much. And I'll mainly focus on like the ends because that's where my hair gets the driest. And then I put a little bit of hair gel. Now, to really make sure the stuff that I use gets in between like the curls, like in my hair, I brush out my hair again. As I'm brushing it, I kind of like brush it in layers. So next, what I would do is like use my hands and kind of like tease my hair to like, this is where most of the styling comes from. Getting some curls and twisting it around and styling it how I want it to look, or closer to how I want to look. I twist this part like the most. So I finished twisting it to the best that I feel like. So it's still not very mullety. So the next thing that I do is that I braid my hair to really get the mullet look. So I get a little, the pieces that I want to be in the front, I put right here. And then I leave like a back piece back here. I kind of leave like this part up here, and then I kind of get this section, and then I kind of like braid it down like a boxer braid. But if you don't know how to do a boxer braid, you could just braid it like two pieces, like this one and like this piece. You could just braid that separately. I don't want to grow it out more because I realized I could just get the length by braiding it. So I will have like different curl patterns, but it's not that different. But to really get the length and like style that I want, I have to stretch out my curls. But braiding is very easy. Now if something wrong with your hands, I'm sorry girl, someone else maybe could braid your hair for you. Send me your address, I'll braid your hair. Oh, I didn't leave any piece in the back. That's okay, I guess. These parts, like the parts that really define the hair, I braid it. But yeah, I leave everything else alone. I let this air dry. And the more it dries in the braid, the longer the mullet. So my hair has pretty much almost completely done drying. I still feel it's not completely wet, but I don't really need to get the mullet look. Probably the most important step is braiding my hair and letting it dry. Then I'll twist it again, stretching it at the same time. And this is touching it up. And I kind of like do like this motion in my hair. Then I do this, and then I also have to tease the back. When I sleep in a bonnet, this is what I do. I would braid my hair like how I showed earlier, where I would just braid all the way down like little box braids. Is I'll leave my bangs out like this, like leave it flat. I realized when I put my bangs in the bonnet, the shape of my bangs would be like fucked up for like the whole day, like no matter what I do. But I also sleep with a silk pillow, so I also recommend that. And it's also good for your skin, stuff like that. So yeah, this is it. There's the side, the back. Anyways, yeah, this is a fun little video. I don't know who's gonna watch it. It might get 2 views, but like this video is for the people that's been curious about my hair, who has similar hair as me. I also cut the sides with scissors, but probably better if you know what the hell you're doing. All of this is done by not knowing what the hell I'm doing. So if you know what you're doing, or if you go to someone that knows what they're doing, you can probably even get even better than what I got. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe. Well, maybe you don't have to subscribe because I'm not a hair curly head YouTuber Just if you like it, comment. You know, what do you do for your hair? Do you like my hair? Do you like me? Yeah, this is very left field with the type of videos I usually put, but this is just a little side quest that I want to do for fun. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.